There haven't been very many significant improvements made in sealing systems for hydraulic and high-pressure fittings for many years. That is, there weren't until the early 1980s when Nigel Williamson created and patented the Flaro sealing system for use with the standard 37-degree and other flare fittings. Nigel has a broad background in general engineering and design, with extensive experience in hydraulic applications. He served as plant manager for a foreign-owned U.S. location of a hydraulic fitting and hose assembly plant. During this time, Nigel was requested by the Ford tractor operation to develop a fitting that would reduce hydraulic leaks. He was also asked that the fittings be interchangeable with existing standard fittings, that they be easy to incorporate in the end product, and be cost-effective. It is of particular interest to note that Nigel was asked to reduce the hydraulic leaks. It was, and in many cases still is, generally accepted that hydraulic fittings leak. Nigel accomplished what no one else had been able to do, and that was to develop a sealing system for hydraulic fittings that does not leak. He even went one step further, and that was the elimination of the extreme torque required in the sealing of hydraulic connections. Nigel's standard mild steel Flaro fittings have been available through various national fitting distributors, and millions have been sold. It is important to note that there have been no reported leaks or failures attributed to his design. Shortly after the introduction of his fittings, Nigel and several of his colleagues purchased the manufacturing facility he had run for the foreign owners. He continued his involvement in his company for several years prior to selling his interest and returning to his native England. While in England, he continued his efforts to solve other sealing problems common to the hydraulics industry. Nigel returned to the U.S. in late 1990, armed with an array of U.S. and foreign patents and patent applications. At that time, it was determined that he would make his technology available to the end user, the companies that used hydraulics as part of their end product. In order for that to take place, he has licensed unique and capable companies to incorporate his patented sealing systems in many of the customers' products to improve their product sealing ability.
Nigel will be explaining in detail the patented port entry design. It is important to recognize that in addition to the standard socket and hex head zero-leak gold plugs, they are available with magnets for use in heavy-duty truck transmissions, gearboxes, diesel engine oil pan drain fill plugs, and other related applications. The zero-leak gold metric plugs are compatible and interchangeable with their standard metric counterparts. This same zero-leak design can be applied to just about any male component that is used in the straight thread SAE and metric ports. These check valves and cartridge valves are examples. There are a host of other applications that are possible. EPCO's zero-leak gold plugs have the sizes of the plugs engraved on the heads of both the SAE and metric styles for positive and easy identification.